Hello guys, how are you doing? This is your boy Brian coming back to you with this brand new video. Always a pleasure to be able to make these videos for you guys. Talk about the things that we love, care about, movies, TV series, MMA, and football. So on this video, I'm going to be talking about Succession and what's next after the final episode of the series that we watched on Sunday. So I've been a huge fan of the show since the first season, um, and the last season did not disappoint. The last episode was amazing. I think that was a soothing, end to a series. It was almost it was perfection. I don't know if there is anything that I can pick on the negative side from that final episode of the show. I love the show, and now it's time to look forward. And I've been thinking about what could be next for the team, the creative team that worked on Succession, whether it's the actors, the creator of the show, the writers. What could be next for them? And as we know that we are in a Neha where spin-off are a thing. We have a spin-off for Game of Thrones, we have a spin-off for Lord of the Rings. So we even have a spin-off for Breaking Bad. So if something is successful, we tend to have spin-off for it. So why not have a spin-off for the show that we all love, Succession. So I was thinking about which character could make for a very intriguing and interesting spin-off. And the only character that I'm really interested, I would be interested to watch on a spin-off, really interested, is Kendall Roy. He's been my favorite character from the show. His story was an amazing story, but I feel like after watching the final episode, I really felt for the character of Kendall Roy. So for me, it's about now, after him losing the biggest dream that he always cherished, from his childhood to being this grown-up man. He always wanted to prove to his father that he was a worth successor. And even though his father died, he still wanted to prove to the world and to himself that he could be, if not just as good as his father, and prove that he had the killer in him. And he didn't get to do that. He lost in the end. So the show that I'm thinking about will focus on Kendall Roy after the event of the final episode. So we pick up 2 years or 3 years after the event of the final episode. He's been through a lot after losing the company, losing the position of CEO that he wanted to secure for himself. And so he's been depressed, using drugs, alcohol, in the past over the past 2 years. And now we get him, we catch up with him at the point where he's trying to get his life together in order to be able to visit his kids again, because while he was using drugs, while he was drinking, he lost the right to visit his kids. He lost the relationship that he had with them. So he's trying to rebuild that. Stop drinking, going to meetings for addicts. And as he's doing that, he still has that dream and that fire in him, and he wants to create his own company. He wants to create something big, something major that is going to get people talking, and that is going to impose him, make him a respectable and an influential person. He wants to become big enough to be able to create something very big, become very big, and be able to go back and try to get the company back and lead it the way he wants to lead it. So that's the story that I'm coming up with. And so while he's on his quest to rekindle the relationship between him and these kids, he's also trying to build his own name and become his own Roy, Kendall Roy. And he wants to impose himself to prove that he's is the man, create a a big company that is going to to be revolutionary, and in the end, the end goal is go get back what was the company of his father, and lead it and bring it to new heights. So that's kind of what the intriguing of the show would be, and him navigating, that need, and him wanting to rebuild the relationship with his kids, and him trying to achieve that big goal. What is going to be the conflict between the two, and how is it going to to play out in the story? So that is something that I would love to see from a possible Kendall spin-off. So what do you guys think? Do you think it's a viable idea, or is it just a stupid idea, which I think it might be also? Just me as a fan talking. So thank you for watching my video. Until next time, love and peace. Bye bye.